Hey, peace. How you doing? Your brother's back out in these streets. No, he's back out in the park. Some just in case you wonder, you say, why don't he make these short videos from the computer in in his house? Man, I've spent so many years, this last 15 to 20 years, uh, behind my computer, developing programs and trainings and developing notifications of payment received. I just love to get out and walk and talk and do these things instead of sitting behind the computer. So that's why. But let's get back to these secrets. Uh, 5 little known secrets that once we know them, they can immediately unleash our entrepreneurial greatness. I left off the last video talking about how a lot of my friends push this concept, and it's not that they're wrong, and I'm not picking on anyone. It's one of those provocative cliffhangers, right? If I keep friends, but I do have a difference of opinion with the concept just being left out there without explanation. Now, my mentor, George Frazier, I love the way that he positions when he talks about this concept, because he says you should have this over your lifetime, periods of your life, right? You should have what I'm going to share with you today. So I love the way that he positions it, and others take it and share it very responsibly as well. But then there are a lot of people who just throw it out there, and then you have a lot of us as entrepreneurs and business owners who jump on it because it sounds good, but then we fail. 99% of the people who really rush into the concept fail. It's called, this is another one of those entrepreneurial traps, and you'll see how closely tied it is to everything else that we've been talking about. And so what is that fourth secret, Brother Befford, that successful entrepreneurs and business owners, particularly white entrepreneurs and business owners, know and practice that we don't? And it's the truth of multiple streams of income. Most times we hear that all the time. We all need multiple streams of income. There shouldn't be a black person in America without multiple streams of income. And that is true. But as I mentioned, how George positions that is that you should try to acquire multiple streams of income, but it takes time to build a stream, right? A stream is an asset that produces revenue or income almost effortlessly, either through minimal effort or passive income. That's why it's a stream of income. Most of us take that to mean that we need to be doing multiple things. And so going back to the scatterbrain or being scattered all over the place, we literally try to build 3 businesses at the same time. I'm in real estate, I'm doing this, and we do that under the guise of multiple streams of income because that makes it sound good, right? And it's just not true. It's not even practical, right? So I can go and paint a house right now and make some income. I can go and change some tires and make some income. I can go do some landscaping right now and make some income. But I can't do them all at the same time. And that's where the challenge is that if I'm going to paint houses, there's no stream of income coming from landscaping. It's just that I can make money there. And so that's why it's kind of a trap, because the possibility or the potential to make income is there. It's present. And for some, it's great income. It depends on what you're doing. But when we say that it's multiple streams of income, and we're talking about building our businesses around that, that's when it becomes a challenge. And it really leads to burnout. And that's why eventually you see 99% of the businesses begin to fail. So what's the solution, Brother Befford? What is it that the white businesses do? They develop a core idea. And then they begin to have streams of income streaming from that core idea. Look at it this way. Think of a hub in a wheel. And then you see spokes coming into that hub. So there's a core idea, a central idea that produces multiple streams of income coming from that singular idea, that singular focus And you'll find that that way you grow faster, you create more leverage, and you have more power with your messaging and everything because it's from one core idea, right? It's not having non-aligned businesses all over the place. And so that's kind of the myth that we buy into, and there's a truth to it. Now, we go into this much more in detail in the Masters of Business or when I'm talking and consulting and coaching with people. But I think it's important to know that if you're going to get into multiple streams of income, that does not mean entering into a bunch of non-aligned businesses. It means developing a core, central idea, focus, product, or service. And then as you grow and concentrate and build that service, that core idea, then you develop ways for that idea to produce multiple streams of income. I hope that makes sense. Again, you can join me and your brothers and sisters and others in the Masters of Business. Just go to themobmastermind.com and shoot me your questions once you're in there. And we'll talk more about developing your core idea, because a lot of us need help with that, right? So this is your brother Bedford. Hope to see you in the mobmastermind.com, and let's build out that core idea. Talk to you soon.